Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it.
We got it. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to HorrorLogic, which is a game that I made, and I've never played it before. I've never tested it before, so if it sucks, that's on me.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So, it is, I'll say, late November 2019. You, all of you, for various reasons, are in a town called Lindbank, Massachusetts. Now, what might you all be doing there? Let's start with the resident young man, Daniel, yes?
Yeah.
Are you young? How old are you?
Daniel's probably like 18, 19.
Still in high school?
Probably he like just graduated.
Aw, I'm proud of him with his smart swan managing to graduate.
He tries.
Well, you live in this town called Lindbank. You just graduated from Lindbank High a bit ago. And, well, let's move on to Grim. I'm presuming you work at a medical practice.
What?
Yes, I do. But out of character, I'm going to say this right fucking now. You literally just talked, and then my aunt outside just talked, and I was like, huh. Okay. Yes, I do. I work in the local hospital with my assistant, Chima.
Yep. So that brings us to Chima, who also works with you. Now, you two are going about your normal medical work when you were both asked, hey, we've got that one kid back again. Could you, I don't know, maybe help him? And you go out to the front and you see Daniel with a scraped knee.
Oh.
Again?
What did you get yourself into again? Okay, it was for a really good reason, okay? You
What's
can
the
come on in
reason?
and explain. I'll get you fixed up, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He just goes wherever Grim tells him to. And then Grim is holding him like on the back, sort of, and just guiding him in.
You lead him to a room to help fix him up, medically speaking. He's obviously he's a happy boy, regardless of injury, I'd assume. So I'd say that you probably know Daniel because he fairly often is he a little klutzy?
More than likely, yes.
Yeah, I figured with that speed 2 and the smarts 1, that's a mix of, hey, I trip a lot. So he very frequently comes here, and I'm gonna ask, because he's not the brightest, would he be the type to get an injury and assume it's the worst injury he could ever get, and that's why he always goes to the hospital instead of a normal doctor?
Yes. Yes.
So he always goes to the hospital because he's like, it's a scraped knee, but what if my knee is just shattered?
What if my knee is infected and I die? I need to go.
So he has to go to Grim and Chima. He has to go to Grim and Chima.
Grim knows the most. I can trust him. Grim is just like, child, you don't need to keep coming to me, right? You could just go to your school's nurse or something, right? But you don't have to keep coming to me. This is a hospital. Yeah, but like, I mean, what if
something really bad happened? What if this is more than just like a scrape? What if my leg was broken?
Then you wouldn't be walking.
Oh. He just like kind of looks up for a second, like, oh wait, yeah.
I imagine
If your kneecap was shattered, you'd be screaming and on the ground, and you would probably call 911. But I digress.
she just gives a sigh, just and just starts using like her usual stuff.
It's fine. I happy to help anyways.
Yeah.
Now, you're going about this fix-it when I have a question about a certain ability that Dr. Samuel Grimm has.
Uh-oh.
It says he can see visions of people's deaths. Does it have to be deaths that are upcoming, or can it be deaths from the past as well?
Up to you.
I'll say then that you can see deaths from the past. Often it will not bug you too much, you've grown used to it. This town, there's a reason you're here specifically. About a few years ago, and by a few, I mean roughly a decade at this point, there was a solid year of serial killings. And this town has never quite recovered from the losses. You'd think in 1 year they wouldn't be able to get so much done. But this killer managed to kill a good over 20 people within the span of a single year. It was just an elongated bloodbath, and no one managed to stop him before he disappeared into the night. They needed hope. They needed someone to help them heal. And sometimes you still see it. You still see them, those people who died in all these different places. You see the moments beforehand, you see the moments they hit. Sometimes it causes a headache. Other times you just move on. You've seen at this point most of the people who perished here. And sometimes you're not sure if a vision is going to be of a death upcoming or if it's a death that already happened. But right now I need you to roll me a D100.
Yeah, but I'm crying already. Huh. Oh boy.
You feel a great pain in your eye as you're trying to patch up Daniel. And you see in the back of your mind a woman. You see her with her long brown hair, a hand over her mouth, being carved into a symbol that you cannot recognize. You don't know this woman. And the moment it's there, it's gone.
Grimm's hands start shaking as he's trying to focus on patching up Daniel. But eventually the pain grows too much and he staggers back a little bit, holding his left eye, going like,
Mr. Grimm, are you
No,
okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure? You look like you got like a bad headache or something.
Oh god, what?
Chima, please take
Yes.
care of Daniel.
Yes. Oh. Right. Shut up!
Someone in the background. Someone in the background is fine.
Shut up! God,
She blushes as she walks out.
No, shut up!
Shima opens her mouth and a flushing noise comes out. No, look,
No.
we can make fun of Vivi all we want, but I need to make fun of whoever has the echo.
That's Jim and I.
Oh,
Jam,
that's
I knew
me?
it. Yes, that's you. You have an echo. You don't got room to make fun of anyone.
Give me 1
You guys
second.
can
I'll
also
change.
make
I'll
fun
fix
of
my
me
sensitivity.
because my fucking aunt's talking in the background, and that's getting picked up in the recording. So, whoops.
Ooh. But I imagine just Shima kind of came back with like a just a little something for like the usual paperwork that she has to like fill out. That
Yep. Because he gives them paperwork with his scraped knee. That boy he do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when you come to the hospital like all the time. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I imagine she comes in, just as like Graham is in pain. She knows it's just like
Graham.
Graham.
Graham's in pain.
Ooh, Graham's in pain. She notices this. She's oh no. Okay,
It's fine. It's fine. Just take care of Daniel first. I'll go get myself an aspirin.
Right. You do that. I'll take care of him.
Thank you.
You start to handle what is left to be done for Daniel. The patching up, the paperwork, all of that. Grim, you come back after you've gotten aspirin to make sure everything went over smoothly. And that is when you hear a scream from outside. He's back! He's back! He's back! I saw him! He's back! We need to leave! We need to go!
What in the...
Huh?
It is from outside, and you can hear it's in the lobby of the hospital.
Shima is going to head out to see what is there. Who is making the ruckus?
Grim is going to check on the lady who was screaming.
Daniel just follows Chima.
Yeah, you all go out to see what's going on. You see a woman with wavy brown hair. She's screaming her head off. People are looking at her as she's in hysterics about seeing him again. It's him, he's here, it's him, he's here. And they keep asking, who? And she says, the night rabbit, the night rabbit, the night rabbit. Please. Grim, you recognize this woman. You just saw her die.
Grim is a little bit horrified, and he's like, okay. Please calm down. What makes you say that he's back?
I saw him. He was at the arcade, the old arcade, the closed arcade he was going inside.
Okay. Get home, stay safe. Oh boy.
There's nowhere safer than here. I can't go home. He'll get me.
You know what? Come with me then. I'll call the police and we'll see if we can get this taken care of, okay?
I'll handle the call. And Chima goes over to the nearby phone to start dialing.
So, you call the police?
Yes.
There's a bit of a history with the Lindbank police force. That history is that they have been as rude as they are negligent. You get an answer from a very disinterested sounding man who says hello.
Hi, yes. We have a woman claiming that there is someone entering into the arcade.
It's probably just some teen starting a drug party again or whatever the fuck. Oh, Jesus.
She's been screaming about it in the hospital.
Of course she has. She's probably some little middle-aged white mom. I don't give a shit. All right, I'll send people over.
Right. Thank you.
He hangs up on you.
And I imagine when he hangs up, like, kind of just like a little bit of like force, kind of just hangs up as well. She just gives like a long drawn sigh, just please.
Daniel, you see that phone call happen.
Everything okay?
Yes, it's fine. It's not like they do any shit.
Daniel, I need you to roll me a recall.
Wait, me?
Yep. Just looked at your recall stat.
Too bad we don't have iconic item.
Oh dear. Hopefully.
Well,
Out of character, but hopefully Grim can prevent this poor woman's death.
Hopefully.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so
Big F emoji.
you, Daniel, you're trying to figure out what the fuck that woman meant by the name Night Rabbit, and you don't have a single clue. You don't know what the fuck that is. The adults, however, they know it clear enough. That's the name that was given to the serial killer that terrorized the town for a solid year, about a decade ago. Most kids these days don't really learn about it unless their parents tell it to them as a scary story to keep them from making bad decisions when they're young. Something about a evil rabbit that comes in the night and kills people if they aren't good.
Gee, this is reminding me of somebody.
Yeah, sure does.
Yeah. I don't know who, but it does.
Jesus.
I got a 4. What do you say?
I will shit myself if it is who I think it is, and I'm like...
Now, Daniel, you don't know what the fuck the Night Rabbit is, but all you know is that this woman came in and was screaming about seeing a night rabbit enter the old arcade. You've been in there a couple times. It's abandoned. Everything in there, it feels like it's been frozen in time. Apparently, the place is still being paid for, so nobody can legally take what's inside out of it. But there's just old arcade machines lining the place. There's all these different things. There's still a claw machine with some dusty old toys inside last time you checked. The carpet with those patterns of the neon confetti. All these little things. It's an old... like a Chuck E. Cheese's without the Chuck E. Cheese part. You know, just a simple arcade. But it's really cool, even though the power never turns on.
Oh. I don't like that.
Interesting.
So, you've been in there a couple times. And sometimes kids will break in there to just party, hang around, maybe break a machine for fun, maybe do drugs. Depends on the kid. They go there for vibing. They vibe. You've been there to vibe. There's been a couple of kids who've taken you there, and they've tried to pressure you into that drug life. Do you do hugs, not drugs, or have you indulged?
What is drug?
Probably just weed.
No, literally, he's just, what is drug?
Oh. So he has not indulged. He does hugs, not drugs. They try to offer him weed, and he's like, I don't know what this is, but I don't want to eat grass.
What kind of plant? He does not understand.
What is this? Drug? I don't know what drug is.
I don't like vegetables. Please don't give me that. So
one time he tried eating a cigarette. It did not go well.
He's not a smart boy. He's not a smart boy. Help him.
And he also went to the hospital because he's like, Mr. Grimm,
I forgot. I think
it tastes gross. Did you just try eating a cigarette?
That's what it's called.
I was just filing more paperwork at that moment.
Anyway, we're going.
She was just going through the paperwork.
Yeah, so meanwhile, Grim, this woman is calming down a little bit, just a little. She's panicked. She's panicked and she's like, I have to stay, I have to stay, I have to stay, I have to stay here.
Here at the hospital, or
I have to. He wouldn't.
oh dear. Grim puts his fingers to his temples and he starts rubbing them, and he's okay. Listen, the hospitals. We're a bit understaffed today. I don't think. I think you should probably just.
No, he got into people's homes.
I'll stay here with you then, if that's that will make you feel more comfortable. I can take you down to the police station, even if you want.
I'm not safe there. They don't do anything. They're the reason why he ever got away with it. Now it's happening again. It's gonna happen again. I saw him, I swear. I saw him.
I believe you. But I won't let you become one of his victims, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Grim gently takes her hands and he kind of just holds them and just I'll stay with you, okay? Just don't panic, keep calm, and keep your eyes out.
Okay, doctor.
Can I say that by then?
Love has come back, and Daniel's probably just following around Love and or Grim like a lost puppy at this point. So wherever Love goes or wherever Grim goes, Daniel goes. So you can approach the room, see how she's doing.
Yeah, I imagine Love comes back. It's just, all right. So I've contacted the police. They said that they'll send some to the arcade.
I don't know what good that'll do.
Not much, but
well, at least it's something.
I hope so. Fucking police.
I'm going to be mean. Love, you get an extra spotlight point because I'm about to invoke your trait.
Uh-oh.
She appears scary to some people with just her general aura because of what she's been through. You enter the room, and the woman that Grim was holding the hands of appears immediately on edge. She's nervous now that there's more people here, but specifically you with your aura of general, well, you know.
Ooh.
Grim looks over at Chima and it's just like, and looks over at the woman. Can I roll empathy?
You can roll empathy.
Okay. To just kind of like, I don't know if it would be empathy or like some. Yeah, it would probably be empathy to like connect the dots, right? Of these.
Yes, empathy to figure out.
Okay. Oh. He figures it out.
So you connect the dots between these two that Miss Love has kind of got this woman a little on edge. And you can kind of figure with her general panic about the murder, or rather the murderer, and everything like that, that she's just a very faint of heart woman, and that anyone who seems even slightly intimidating probably sets her off. So she's a very panicked individual. Probably for a reason, but you wouldn't be able to know that reason without asking, and this is a stranger, so asking would be rude.
Grim steps away from the woman for a little second and pulls Chima aside.
Yes.
I don't mean to be rude, but I think she's a little nervous around you. What do you think we should do with the girl? Should we just stay here with her, or?
Well, I
You are actually interrupted. A man enters the room, and he's like, where, Marianne? And you see, I actually have a picture of this man.
Oh?
I did NPC art for this session. Whoopee!
Hey. Ooh.
You see this man.
Oh boy.
Oh.
And the woman you now know as Marianne says, "Oh, Mr. Holt, you need to know what I saw. You need to know." And he runs over and is like, hey, why are you freaking out? They just told me that they saw you run to the hospital. Oh my God. She hesitates for a moment before taking his hands, and she just says, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why? He's back. He's back. I saw him. I saw the Night Rabbit. I saw him. I saw him go into the arcade. He's here. He's back. He's here. The man goes a bit quiet before he just says, you'll be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. He looks to you, Grim. You've made sure that this isn't hysteria or some kind of, I don't know. She's clean. She's never done a drug in her life. I
am sure of it. If anything, I don't think it's hysteria or anything. She seems perfectly well.
So you're saying you think what she saw is real?
Likely. Or coincidence, but I would probably say it might be real.
No, it's at worst,
probably just err on the side of caution.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just some asshole kid who found out about the town history. It could be something as simple as that. I don't know.
And that would be the best case scenario.
I'm gonna take Marianne home. Yeah, no, she needs someone right now, and I know that the hospital's gonna be closing in a couple of hours, and okay. I'll make up my couch bed, and I'll sleep there. You can get my room, Marianne. And she's like, okay, you still got your, my shotgun. Yes, I still have my shotgun. Okay. And Marianne gets up.
Grim has a very kind of sad look in his face because he's like, but he doesn't say anything. And he's like,
Love just kind of.
You better check your locks twice tonight, Mr. Holt. Stay safe.
You've got it.
You two be careful.
He nods, and he leads Marianne out of the hospital. The time is close to 6 p.m. The sun is setting. They're off to the Holt home. I need all of you to roll recall.
Huh?
Good thing I got it. Good thing I'm good at it.
Fuck! Why would you do this to me?
Fuck!
Okay, can I use a luck point?
You can use a luck point to reroll.
I'm
Bitch,
not
I'm not
used-
doing this to myself. Okay, fine. I guess they use luck point. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to use one too because, game.
All right, so once again, Daniel, you're just like a lost puppy. You're like, oh, things are happening around me, you know. But the adults, they can connect the dots. The reason why the name Holt seems so familiar is because 2 members of the Holt family were victims of the killings. In fact, they were the first victims. There was a family, a single father and his 2 children. That father and one of his 2 kids were killed. The other one was a survivor who ended up getting adopted by another member of the community. A little while after those murders happened, Henry Holt, the man you just saw, moved into town. He said it was to keep an eye on the remaining survivor, even though he couldn't afford to adopt the kid.
Great.
Hmm.
You now know why Marianne was saying that she's sorry when she was telling him about it. Now, Daniel,
Huh.
are you the type that's too dumb to know when to not run into danger?
Oh.
The nose exhale. Oh no.
Oh no.
Very curious, man. He's a very curious boy.
Well, about an hour later, before you were about to leave, Daniel, actually, because all the shit that you needed to get done has been gotten done, you go down to leave. You're being escorted by Lav and Grim. And a couple of policemen enter the hospital and they're like, who's the lady who made the call?
That would be me.
Yeah, you. One of them walks up and he's like, look, we checked that place top to bottom. There was nobody there. Nothing at all. It's perfectly fine.
Are you sure?
Look, lady, we combed the fucking place. What did you want us to do? Tear it open?
No need to start anything here, please. It's just someone was just concerned. They came here in a bit of a panic, and I just asked Miss Lau to call to make sure everything was okay. And if everything was okay, then no trouble for you guys, right?
Right. Come on. Any motions for the other officer to follow him out? And he's muttering under his breath, just wasting my fucking time.
I imagine
Mutters under his breath. Can't see with any of your fucking eyes.
I imagine as they're leaving, Love is just very much just squinting at them hard as they leave. It's just
They'd ought to get better officers around here, eh?
They sure fucking do.
Yeah, they're not nice.
They hadn't had good officers in years.
Not nice.
Now, Daniel, you
Huh?
now have a chance to leave the hospital. I wonder where you might go, my sweet boy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He would definitely want to go and at least look at the outside of the place.
Do you...
It's probably like on the way back to his house, so why not?
Yeah. Do you say any goodbyes to the good doctors?
You're just like, thank you. It's good. I guess I can remember when my leg is broken or something. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
No
Sure.
trouble, Daniel. Now, say hi to question. Does Daniel have parents? Please.
He definitely has parents. He is not alone.
Okay. Say hi to your parents for me.
Okay. And he walks out.
Now I need both Grim and Shima to roll and investigate.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
Oh boy.
Do either of you realize how close he is to that plate?
2 6s! Baby!
Are you fucking shitting me right now?
Grim, you're thinking, what a nice young man. You're so happy to see him, even though he shouldn't come to the hospital so often. He's still a nice boy. Chima, you're like...
Better than most of the patients I get.
Yeah, he's sweet. Chima, you're like, you squint and you're like, rambunctious, dumb child overhears cool, creepy thing happening at local abandoned place. God damn it. So you know exactly where the fuck Daniel's going.
Laconi thinks over this. I mentioned Laconi's just thinking over this. Just like,
Laconi?
no, not Laconi. It's love. Oh, God. Love is just thinking of this. Just, God damn it. God fucking damn it, this kid.
Hmm? Something the matter.
You know about, do you know when I made the call to the police for them to check on the arcade?
Yes.
He may have overheard it.
Suddenly the gears start turning in Dr. Grimm's head, and he's like, oh.
I suggest we check up on him.
That may be a good idea.
Alright, let's get a move on.
It's a good thing for you that the hospital practically just closes in about an hour and they don't really give a shit about the staff walking out at this point. Just say that you're signing out early and go, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we're just taking, like, presumably probably Dr. Grimm's car or something.
Yeah, you take the car, just drive past the arcade, and you don't see anyone there, but if you squint through the windows, you can see the silhouette of a boy. You know who the fuck that is.
Oh.
Oh.
Grim puts his head on the rim of, like, the steering wheel, and he's like, God dang it, Daniel.
He's always the kid that gets into trouble.
Oh. Alright, let's go. And he, like, gets out of the car.
And she follows suit.
So you guys go up to the arcade. You open the doors, you enter. As I said before, it looks like a place frozen in time. And Daniel, you're only in like the little main entrance area, so you can turn over and see them enter.
Daniel, what the hell are you doing here? I can't believe Daniel's dead.
Daniel's fucking dead.
Daniel. According to Jem, so it's brief break time.
Brief break time.
Brief break time? Hold on, let me pause.
Okay, I swear it was a mistake. It was a mistake when I called her Laconi.
Funny as hell. I'm gonna go grab a drink really quick.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna mute. I'm gonna be a goblin.
I have fears. I have fears both for my own character and fucking Daniel.
Nothing spooky has even happened yet.
I know that, but I feel like something's going to happen. Something's going to happen, and it's not going to be good.
I know what's going to happen. I had to make a bad musical reference.
Looks at Love's health. Oh no.
Uh-oh, Stinky!
Shut up! God.
Uh-oh, Stinky! Boop!
God, and it's recording too! In the back of recording. Fuck!
Yeah, it's recording in the... Yeah, Greg is still recording.
God!
Yeah, I can cut this out later. It's just recording the audio.
Still, though, you can always just leave it and with no context.
Everyone gets to hear, uh-oh, Stinky! Boop!
Uh-oh, stinky. Uh-oh, boopy.
I hate that fucking meme.
I hate it, but I also love it. It's
funny, but I hate it.
Oh. Danielle, you fucking dumb kid.
See, show was like, it's probably going to be a lot of kids, and then me as the one adult character, but instead we have 2 adults and the 1 kid.
Yeah, I mean, I was... Well, even then I had, like, a young adult for the other character. But...
We need to wait on show.
Sorry.
You're fine.
It's fine.
I had to mute because someone came downstairs and I didn't want to like have my mic pick up anything.
It's
And,
valid.
also I feel weird trying to talk in character when people are downstairs.
Yeah. Is it show?
I'm back.
Is it show? Is it show? There's a show. We got a show.
Show's on.
So,
Okay.
are we good to go?
Yeah, okay, I just unpaused it. Yeah, let's go.
So, you guys enter, and Daniel, you see the 2 doctors who helped you earlier. They're here at the arcade.
Daniel, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, I mean, sometimes I just come here and look at the stuff that's in the old claw games. There are a lot of really cute stuffed animals.
Despite of the fact that I called the police to look into it.
Daniel, be honest with us. Are you here because of the supposed return of the mysterious, and Grim puts air quotes, killer?
Mm,
I'm taking that as a yes.
well,
Now, here's the funny thing, Daniel. You had only until this point heard this thing called the Night Rabbit. You did not hear it be called the Killer.
yeah. Wait.
Oh.
Wait, what? He just immediately was like, wait, killer?
The Night Rabbit was
I just thought of...
an infamous serial killer in this town. And Grim lowers his voice when he says that.
I thought that lady was just angry, was just freaking out that her pet rabbit got loose.
No. Her pet rabbit didn't get loose. It was because of a killer.
Grim looks over at, like, Chima and is just like, I'm not surprised he doesn't know. He's fairly young. They barely even teach this kind of... They don't teach this part of the history anymore.
I'm kind of surprised that they don't tell about this.
Eventually, when everything becomes okay again, they just swipe away the bad parts, hopefully.
Chima's kind of like, he frowns over that. She's like,
It's dumb, I know, but...
Anyways,
Now,
I suggest we get out.
Yeah, now you've got Daniel, so there you go.
Yeah, we should go.
We'll take you back home.
Chima goes ahead to the front door to open it for them.
It doesn't budge.
She's trying to get it to open.
Please.
Shit!
What's wrong?
It's not
I'm going
budging.
to I'm going to
Up.
I'm going to use kind of the side of my body to try and slam against the door.
I mean, I
You
could.
throw your whole weight into that door, and the reason I'm not having you roll for success is because success is impossible. That door doesn't budge at
I
all.
figured.
Can I kick a window open?
You try. Your
Would that
foot
be
just
budging?
hurts.
Oh.
Christ. We're locked in.
Okay.
Okay.
I suggest we look around together and find something where we can get out.
Perhaps there's a back door, or maybe the employee staff room where we can hopefully get a hold of some keys.
Maybe
Maybe.
there's a phone. We could call people.
The power is out, Daniel.
Oh. That kind of
In a
makes
place like
sense.
this. Well, actually, I take out my burner phone from my pocket and I flip it open. It's like
It looks like it's working.
Okay.
That's why the call games didn't work.
And then I don't know what I would dial up, but probably family or something.
Or maybe, even though the police are useless, this is a situation where the police would probably be needed.
Yeah, I'm calling the police. Hopefully not 911, the other line that is not for emergencies, technically speaking.
Yeah. You call the police. It rings a couple times before there's just an ear-splitting screech of static from the speakers.
Oh, whoa.
You okay?
Huh.
Are you alright?
I need you to roll investigate.
Me?
All of us?
Just Grim.
Oh, God.
Oh, please. You know what? Gotta be shitting me! I'm using a fucking luck point again.
Again.
I fucking hate this shit so much.
Psych is being rude.
I
So,
have one luck point left. I fucking hate myself.
even though it was very sudden and quick, you can tell that the static isn't normal static from hearing it. It sounds like garbled voices. You don't know how you know this. Maybe it's just the cadence. But it sounds like warbled, garbling voices. Voices running over themselves, tripping over themselves, coming out of it. Too fast, too much, digitized, broken, static.
Oh boy. Grim shuts his phone and puts it back in his pocket, and he's like, well, I just tried calling the police, but all I got was just a garbled mess of voices. So it looks like we're stuck here.
Not stuck. We just need to look to find a way out.
It's
We're
silent.
fine.
Then you hear a noise. It's a revving.
Oh.
The small revving of an engine of some kind. It's getting louder. It's getting closer.
Can we hide?
You can.
Mm.
Roll sneak.
Oh shit!
boy.
Oh god! Fuck! I should.
Oh boy! I am not going to succeed this.
I did not succeed.
Oh boy! I have shit stats. Oh boy! I have shit stats. Fuck.
Daniel, you managed to wedge behind a couple rows of arcade machines, but the other two are a little too stocky to follow behind. And, you realize what the revving is. That's a chainsaw.
I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it!
From across the room, cloaked in shadow, you see a silhouette that becomes clearer. As some of the sunset evening light pours through the windows onto this figure's side. You see the night rabbit.
Shit.
Del. Show from beyond the screen. Del, what the fuck? Is that you?
No, it's not.
Del's come to kill us.
Del's personas come to kill us.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh no, but this resembles someone else, I feel like, but I'm like,
Yeah. No, this is the night rabbit. You see this silhouette with this chainsaw. And he's coming closer. He's just walking. When he sees you across the room, he stops for a moment. And you see that big mask tilt as if he's tilting his head.
Oh.
I need you to roll me a will check.
Both of us?
Both of you.
Oh shit!
Are you fucking shitting me?
Show.
I'm gonna die.
Show. Roll me a d10. Fortunately for you, you only have to remove 3 from your sanity.
I'm at 97% now.
Yep, you're fine.
I'm going to be the first one to die. I'm fucking calling it now because these dice rolls keep screwing me over.
So, you have a moment here before he does anything else. What actions would you like to take?
I'm going to investigate to see if there's any way that I can, like, either get out or if there's a weapon nearby or something.
Roll me an investigate.
Watch! This fucking dice bot is gonna screw me over!
Oh no.
See, I fucking told you!
Can we please?
You're a little too panicked to notice anything like a way out or a weapon. You know that there's doors on the other end of the room that lead deeper into this place somewhere, but, well, it's across the room, and you'd have to get past him.
Can Laconi or that love? Fuck it, Chima. Can Chima just can Chima try to see if she can get him away from the other two?
So be a distraction.
Yeah.
That would be... I'm going to say that would be a manipulate.
Okay. I'm going to try my luck here. Let's see. I only have the 2d6 on that. Shit! What the fuck?
How do you get his attention?
Is there something like nearby that she can like is she like throw at him?
There's just a bunch of arcade machines, so no. But there is a prize counter a little bit of way behind you guys that you could probably jump over.
Yeah, Laconie's going to do that. She's going to jump over the counter.
There's a bunch of prizes still on the wall that you could throw. Stuff like the plush dolls or like the boxes with the little robots in them. You know, like those like iDog robots that were like you always wanted to win them, but they were like 5,000 tickets.
Yeah, she's going to take one of the iDogs and chuck it at the Night Rabbit.
I'm going to say that's a shoot roll to see if it hits, because this is a gun, but it is a ranged attack.
Can I?
Well, I'm going to try.
My luck too?
Well, what the fuck?
You ain't playing.
What the fuck?
Can you pin this? Pin these!
Yeet.
What the fuck? How?
So you bean this guy in the head. He staggers back, and I actually have to roll a d2 for damage.
Oh, Chima ain't playing.
Yeah, he takes 2 damage from that. You beaned his ass.
Listen, she is not. Oh god. She's been for this shit before. She's not going for this again.
I'm tired of it. I'm
tired of y'all shit. I'm going ape.
Aren't you tired of being nice?
Don't you want to go ape shit?
All right. You bean him. And now he's on your ass. So I'm going to roll his run.
Oh no.
I just posted the fucking move channel.
Oh my god.
I fucking can't.
No, so he tries to get to you fast enough to swing at you, but he can only get a little bit across the room before Grim and Daniel have an opportunity to do something. Daniel, you're still hiding, but you could always pop out and do something if you wanted to.
So I'm like behind one of the arcade things?
Yes.
Is there a possibility I can push one over onto him?
That's gonna be a fight roll.
You know, I know what's happening here. You know what? I know what's happening here. Fucking Vivi keeps taking my damn successes.
The only...
So, as he's running, what stops the Night Rabbit from being able to reach Chima is you push the arcade machine that you're behind over, and it topples on top of him. He lets out a and just hits the ground. He was holding a chainsaw. You see blood start to come out from under him. Presumably he fell onto its still whirring blades. You hear a gurgle, a cough, and a choke.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
And then, in a blink, he starts pushing the machine off of himself and standing.
Guys, we go now.
Okay, yeah. Grim is going to try. Like, he's now near us, right?
Yeah, he's near y'all.
Grim is going to try and run to the other side of the room.
I need you to roll me a run then.
Run, Tubby Man, run!
I have lost all hope in my speed.
You try to make it. Admittedly, if other people succeed in their runs, they can give you their 6s if they roll 2 or more.
Okay, let me give it a try.
Oh god. Wait, is his chainsaw still on the floor?
Oh no!
Oh no, he's holding it.
Oh damn! Here, let me
Just
see what my. is. And I will try this.
I'm so tired of Dice Maiden shit. I'm gonna go ape.
What?
Oh no.
Ooh, Dice Maiden's cranky today.
Oh,
Dice Maiden, you
Jesus.
bitch.
Oh, Jesus, y'all. This is a shit show.
Oh, Dice Maiden. I still have one more luck point, and I'm like, I'm saving it. I'm not. Oof.
Cool, you're
I
saving?
know-
Okay.
I know I'm gonna be like the first one to die, bitch. I'm so like ready for this.
Fortunately for you, he just failed because he has shit in grapple and he tried to grab Grim.
Alright, fuck you.
He reaches for Grim, tries to grab, fails too, and
Ah.
then I'm gonna need to figure out what role this action is.
What the?
You know what? I know what role this action is.
My cat's here being a goblin, clawing at the wall.
Oh, oh.
He wants to find.
He does not grab you, but his hand touches you for a brief moment. And, oop, there's the echo again. Hello. And, Grim, you feel something. Your head
No.
feels fuzzy as all around you, you see this place that you are in, but it is different. You see people just slightly see through, and the lights are on. You see this place as it was when it was alive, with people, with kids having a good time. In that brief moment, you see two kids, an older kid and a younger one. They look similar. You presume, or at least know somehow, that they are siblings. But one of them has a bruised eye and is crying. The bigger one seems to be taking the other kid's arcade money. It's a brief scene that you see. And the second that the Night Rabbit's hand leaves your body as you're running away from him, the scene fades. It happened in an instant. All this information processed at once. All these emotions you don't understand. When you saw that child, there was a surge of protectiveness that you can't describe. You've never met that kid or seen him in your life. But every bone in your body said, something is wrong here. But like I said, in an instant it's gone, and you're still running.
Grim stops for a moment. Question, is Grim like kind of on the other side now?
He is. You have all made it to the other side where there is a door.
She was throwing that door open. She's trying to open it.
It actually opens real easy.
Oh.
She's going to go in and look at the other two. She's like, what are you waiting for? Come on, let's go. Go.
Okay.
Okay.
You enter that room. I imagine you throw the door shut behind you, and there's no lock, but well.
Oh, if there's no lock, she can try to investigate what's in here.
Yeah, roll and investigate.
Okay. Yeah. I figured she would roll investigate to see if there's something she can wedge the door under the doorknob. Oh.
There is a chair. There is a chair. You can wedge a chair.
She takes the chair and wedges it on the doorknob.
Yeah. So that's dealt with. The room that you are in seems to be a break room that leads off into a storage area. You can see through the window in this little break room that the room behind it or beside it is lined wall to wall with things like boxes, arcade cabinets, all sorts of storage in there. This room has a little fridge, a counter, a couple cabinets, a little table. You presume it's where they'd kick back and chill when they weren't out there walking the floor, making sure the kids were getting along and helping them out. At least the employees.
Okay. You two, start looking.
For what?
For anything where maybe a door or a key to get out of here.
Understood. But I should probably let you know. Something is very, very wrong here.
What? Besides an obvious
Besides
killer
the
trying to
yes,
kill
I
us?
know. The second that killer touched me, it felt like they weren't. I was in the past of this place. I saw when it was still functioning, the lights were on, there were children playing. Something is very, very wrong here.
Do I need to roll empathy to...
Roll empathy.
Okay.
Wait, what?
No, do I roll
Oh,
anything to try and understand or not?
Okay, so what's up, Daniel?
Hmm?
So, okay, you can understand, like, he's telling the truth about this shit. Something's fucky emotionally here. Like, there's some weird shit.
Okay. We can worry about this later. For now, we have someone behind us at the other side of the door. We can worry about this later.
I know. Just something's telling me that. Yeah. Alright. And Grim is going to try and find a way out or whatever, maybe even a weapon or something, just investigating.
Every single one of you investigate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
for one.
You're one brain cell.
Oh
My
shit!
brain cell.
What the
Get
fuck,
activated.
y'all?
Phoebe!
It's going to fuck me over.
I don't know
it's
what's
gonna
going
fuck me over.
on.
I'm gonna be the only
God,
one that's
dice-
fucked over.
Dice
I
mean-
swear to
God
fucking
damn!
God!
Can we please?
I'll just give a success to show.
Yeah, Grim gets a success.
I've been
There we
suffering
go.
all night.
So, Daniel, you're searching this room. You open some cupboards, some cabinets. There's unfortunately only plastic cutlery here, but you do find a flashlight.
Oh. He immediately just grabs it immediately. Yeah, flashlight.
Grim, you are looking around, and instead of finding anything in particular, you do take note of the surrounding area. When you look out the window, you can see that the storage room leads off to two other doors at the other end. Each one, well, there's one in the far left and one at the far right. Chima. While you're looking around, you decide, fuck it. Maybe there's something in the fridge. You open the freezer. There's nothing but really old ice cream that you don't want to test. You open the fridge. The skin is blue from the cold. This fridge, despite the power being off, is working. And inside, you see freezing, or at least chilled. Her eyes are looking at you, but they are not alive. Her wavy brown hair.
Oh no.
It is frosted over. There is a symbol of some sort that you do not know. You do not recognize it. It has torn her skin open. You can see some muscle where skin was practically peeled away. The woman that was screaming at you about the night rabbit, she is here. Marianne is dead. And she is looking back at you from inside this fridge, emptied of all contents but her.
Oh,
Does
shit.
Grim see this?
The second that fridge door opens, you can all see it.
The moment she sees that, her eyes go wide open,
Grim's
and she
heart
steps back a couple steps from the fridge.
sinks to the bottom of his gut. Because he knew it would happen. And there was nothing that he could have tried to stop it. But it didn't. And he's just staring now.
Because this is the first session, I'm going to be nice and help you get used to how the rules work by giving you, like, telling you when you can do something involving, like, your trait, because I know the trait system is weird. Every single one of you is now going to have to roll at least 1d10. But, Vivi, your character's trait, you can invoke it for a spotlight point to avoid having to roll will at all.
I'll keep my spotlight point.
All right, everyone roll will, but specifically, I'm so sorry, Grim. I need you to roll me 2 d10s.
Wait, roll what?
This game's trying to fuck me over!
I said d10s, if you fail your will roll. So you succeed. You don't need to roll a d10.
Okay, I succeed.
My will, right?
Roll your will.
I need to roll my will first.
Yeah, roll your will first.
I'm gonna be. Oh!
Ooh!
Daniel, roll your will.
I am.
Oh! Grim's keeping it together, baby. The one-time Dice Maiden's nice to me.
Ooh.
Fortunately for you, none of you have to take any sanity losses from this site. Which, you know what? No, screw it. If any of you had failed, you'd all have to roll 2 d10s because this is a pretty fucked up site.
Still pretty fucked up, though.
Yep, y'all just see this body. Yep.
Why the fuck did I have to play the good doctor? I'm sitting here being fucked over by Dice Maiden.
Chima kind of covers her mouth as she's just trying to avoid looking at it any more than she has already.
I will say, Grim surprisingly holds it together. You know, you would think after seeing basically this girl die twice that he would probably lose his fucking mind right now. He's doing a surprisingly good job of keeping it together. Uh-oh.
You hear a noise outside.
Which door?
The one leading to the storage room.
Oh boy, okay, so Okay. Grim saw like the 2 fucking doors, right?
Yep.
He saw the 2 other doors. Okay, we need to go now. And he starts going towards the 2 doors that he saw.
Which one? There's one at the far right and one at the far left.
Fuck.
I
Far Right.
All right. You leave this room to enter the storage room. Because that's the room that has the 2 doors. You drag them out with you. And I need all of you to roll me a run.
Okay.
Ah!
Or a sneak if you want to not run. If you want to go unseen.
It doesn't matter. They're all the same damn stat.
Listen,
I knew it. I was gonna fucking fail.
Can I just give the 6 a show? I know I'll just take the fail. I feel
Oh,
bad.
no. I'm going to introduce something. This is a me thing, not a thing for the book itself. What should I call it? The problem is I never gave it a name. And I don't want to steal the name we already have.
What, Devil's Bargain?
Yep.
Rewrite?
Rewrite. Let's call it a rewrite. That's a good name. Would you like a rewrite?
You know what, bitch? I'm taking it. I'm shaking that damn hand. Come on, editor. Come on.
All right. So, all of you are running. You are running to that door across the room. You're running past the stacks of the boxes. You know, there's those like shelves that have the boxes on them. And then lining the walls, the far walls are old arcade machines. Some of them are broken. Some of them are busted. Some of them are just dusty. Grim. You're running, but you're falling behind a little bit. From above, on the shelf that you are running past, comes toppling down a box. It hits you. I need you to roll me a d4.
Oh no.
This game's trying to fuck me over. I'm so
You
pissed.
take 3 damage.
I know. I already subtracted it. I have 4 health left.
Yep. And you keep running despite getting hit. You do stumble a bit. But when you look back to see what knocked the box down on you, you see the hair on this person is violet, striking purple. You can tell it's been dyed. The man has dark, dark skin. And his face is impaled by shattered glass. His eyes have rolled back into his head. One of his arms is twisted the wrong way, and that is the arm that pushed the box onto you. And that's all you can see of this corpse that is crawling on top of the shelves.
Oh, Grim is like, okay, there is a corpse chasing us.
But what?
Don't look back, just keep going.
Yeah, they shouldn't look back, because guess what it's time for again? It's time for a will roll, for you specifically, Grim, because you're the one who saw this.
You gotta be shitting me. 66 again.
Fortunately, you're holding it together. You've got a good will stat. You've got a pretty good will stat, so you're holding it together.
You know what? I'm okay with this. It's fine. It's fine.
You reach the door. You reach the door.
Oh boy.
What do you motherfuckers do at the door? God, I'm
Open
the door.
So you throw open the door. The room inside is pitch black.
Time to get out that fucking flashlight.
Yeah.
Dino, get the flashlight. Now.
He immediately pulls the flashlight out.
You shine the flashlight into the room.
God.
What would you like to do,
Before you say anything else, if it's a fucking meat walker, I'm going to shit myself.
You see, when you shine the flashlight into the room, It is practically a closet, but on the other end of it is an arcade machine. You shine the light on it. The arcade machine has a crack in the screen. This room is small, but you could all fit in, but it would be dark and cramped.
Have we closed the door behind us?
Have you stepped into the room, is the question that I will answer you with.
Chima has.
Daniel has.
All right.
Grim is going to, reluctantly.
Shut the door behind you. It's dark, but you have the flashlight shining on the ceiling, so it gives you a bit of light in there. You hear outside the door.
Ooh. Chima's gonna investigate the room. She's going to investigate.
All right, roll investigate. Explore this tiny room that you're in.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm going to investigate as well.
Why the fuck am I getting 6s? What the fuck?
Don't complain, just take it.
I'll just take the win. Take the win. I'll just take it. Okay.
Grim
I
just-
swear to God, this game.
Come on, you gotta give Show a break.
Okay, you know what? I'll offer you another rewrite.
Oh, bitch, oh lordy, fuck me. I'll take the damn rewrite. I don't know. Fuck.
Okay. So you investigate the room. It's like a cleaning closet. There's some cleaning supplies on one shelf against the right wall. Packed up on there, stuff like that. Stuff, especially like screen cleaners and stuff like that. You imagine it's for the arcade machine screens. The one thing that remains unexplained is the arcade machine against the back wall. Grim, you're investigating. You look at the arcade machine, and you realize that from the other side of the glass, you can see fingerprints, as if a hand was pressed against the glass at one point so hard that its fingerprints imprinted on the other side, like someone was pressing their hand to it, dragging their hand down it.
Grim looks at that and he shudders and he's like, ugh.
Did you find anything?
Just as creepy. Arcade cabinet. There's, I think, fingerprints on the other side of it. I think
Let me see.
there's a body inside of it, but I don't want to open it to find out.
We're gonna have to think on that later. For now, we need to push and see. We need to check and see if there's any door, anything to get out here.
Daniel,
Oh
can you roll me a run?
Oh no!
Oh
Oh
God!
God!
Oh Lordy!
You all hear a cracking noise. You see that split in the arcade machine glass screen grow and grow. And then you see the reason why. A hand is smacking the other side.
Oh Christ.
And out, it forces its way through and it grabs Daniel by the hair and starts pulling him up to the arcade machine, trying to pull him through the screen.
I'm going to tackle Daniel to try and get him away.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's either a fight or a run.
Can I?
Either way, it's the same damn.
Can I help?
Can Daniel pull against it?
Daniel can try to run. Well, no, actually, no. The run was to see if you could get out of this. So, no, you've already failed. You're fucked.
Can I help Grim get?
This is how I die.
Either way, it's the same stat anyways. 2d6, baby.
Which roll is it?
Yeah,
It's either fight or run. The caveat is that if it's a fight, you're gonna do damage to Daniel.
Either way, it was the same stat. I did run. But...
What did you roll?
I rolled a 6 with run.
No, but with run. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Grim, you try, but this place is so cramped you barely manage to get any speed and you can't, get him away. However, Chima she puts, her foot against that back shelf so that she can use it to push herself forward, and the shelf rattles and a couple of cleaning supplies fall off it, but she manages to get enough speed from doing that to push against Daniel, and the thing lets go of Daniel. The hand and the arm that is attached to that hand grip onto the edge of the arcade machine, and you can see from inside another hand reaching up to pull itself out.
Ooh.
You hear a scraping noise, and you see a head pop out next. This head was dragging itself across the inside of the arcade machine. The face is rubbed raw red. The eyes are staring directly at all of you. She has black hair. And she's reaching for you again.
Oh boy.
Can I try to smack that away? Okay.
Do a fight. Roll a fight.
You want a fucking smack?
Smack. Damn it.
You try to smack, and she... fails to grab your hand when you do. Fortunately for you.
Oh.
So, you're in a tiny, cramped room with a closed door. And then a third arm comes up to pull itself out.
Oh, you're shitting me. There's no other way out? There's no, other door or anything?
Not that you could find.
What do we do?
What? Okay.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to take my ballpoint pen out and stab her in one of her eyes.
Huh!
That's a fight roll, buddy.
I'm going to fail this.
You get a bonus.
3d6. Get a bonus? Wait, what?
For using the item.
Please work.
It does! You stab her! You got her! And she recoils back, and you see just, she screams. She's, you pull the pen out, and there's ink now flowing out of one of her eye sockets, mixed in with, of course, blood. She's lifts her hands to her face, grabbing at her eye, And you see that it's 4 hands grabbing from inside the arcade machine. She is in pain. She doesn't know how to fix it. You see 3 of the fingers on one of her hands slide into the socket as fast as they can.
Ooh.
I need all of you to roll me a will, because she is in so much pain that she is trying to rip her eye out.
Oh, God. Fuck. I'll take it. I'll just take the fail.
I'm a doctor. I've seen worse.
I'm taking the fail. Shit.
Roll me a d10.
All right. God!
Remove 10 from your sanity.
90 sanity. Fucking Christ.
You're all screaming, and then the door behind you opens, and you hear, "You!" When you turn around, you see Mr. Holt. And when you turn back to the arcade machine, it's normal.
What?
I'm checking my pen. I'm checking my pen.
The pen is clean.
Awkward thing. Do I have my flashlight still then?
You do.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I came looking. Oh God. Mary Ann went missing. I thought I locked. I mean, she can unlock it from inside the house, so she left, I guess, and I didn't know where she went.
Grim is going to shove Mr. Holt aside and immediately check the fridge.
She's still there.
Mr. Holt, how'd you get in here? We need to get out now.
Yeah.
I've been in here. I was in that room. He points to the door that you didn't run into. I came here looking for her, and then that... God, he's really back. The Night Rabbit. He tried to kill me. I had to run, and then all this other shit.
Yep. Same for us 3.
Okay,
but...
Dr. Grimm. I saw the fridge, right? So I come back, presumably, and I look at Mr. Holt, and I'm like, yeah, sorry about your daughter. She's gone.
I know Mary Ann's gone. I know. I saw. God. I tried to... No, I can't be upset right now. We're gonna die if we don't do something.
It's understandable, but yes, we need to get out of here right now.
What can we do?
I looked around in that room, but it's just another storage area.
Well, this one's 2, and we all nearly died. Again.
Yeah. No shit. Okay. Where do we not check?
Do we know where the guy was? If he's somewhere else, we might be able to go check back outside again.
Do you really want to go out there where that thing is?
Well, I meant...
Well, if everything else is gone, who's to say that he might?
You are faced with options. You can go back out the way you came to the main room. You can go into the door to the other storage room, the one that Holt came from. Or There is an option you haven't yet considered. There's a lot of boxes in here, and it would be finding a needle in a haystack. But it is an option. A threat in the room with you or not. You'll have time to think on it, though, because it's break time.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, gamer. I'm gonna pause.
Let's split up, gang.
Oh shit. Okay, Del, I didn't think this would be that fun, but this is super
Yeah,
fun.
this is fun.
It is
Also,
fun.
It's intense. It's really intense.
How the fuck did I get so many sixes? What the fuck?
I'm sitting here like, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting?
6 under 6 under 6 under 6. Fuck.
Dice made him be like, hands you a 6, hands you a 6,
Hands you
a 6,
4
hands you a
sixes.
6, hands you a 6.
I'm
hands you a 6. Looks so
gonna
good.
go get a
That's funny.
snack.
I'm gonna go take a piss.
Same, but I need to say first that freaking Dice Maiden is just the picture. Wait, I have it. I have it.
What? What do you got?
It's in my references. This exists. Wait, I gotta get it. Where is
Okay,
it?
hurry up, because I need to piss.
No, go piss or whatever. It'll be.
Okay, hold on.
I think it's in Tales in the Loop. Come on. It's here. I know it exists. What do you want, you little goblin? I found it!
I'm back.
Hi, just and I'm eating a sandwich.
Ah!
I'm back.
I'm gonna BRB to take a piss before I piss myself in this damn game.
Okay.
Phoebe, that's it. That's it.
We get the big fat L at the killer.
Waiting on Chima.
It gives you that 6.
Gives you them 6s.
Gives them a four 6s. Christ. What the fuck? I don't know why I'm getting this lucky, but I'll take it.
I mean, yeah.
I just dead ass chucked something. I just dead ass fucking chucked like just I chucked it so hard at the night rabbit that he took damage. What the fuck?
The hell?
I threw it so hard that the killer had to take damage. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I thought I was going to be the one that was fucked over. I guess not. Oh no.
Y'all, this is so good.
It is. It is. Oh. If my luck ends up running out here, I'm going to fucking shit.
It is kind of mean though that Dice Man is just like, ah yes, Chima, you're living. Only Chima can live.
Ah, yes. Chima fucking rolling 4 6s. Cool.
All of her 6s. All of her roll had a 6. That was the real.
Almost. I mean, I did fail a roll on on Will, and I ended up getting a fucking 10 and losing sanity.
Okay, I'm back. Are we good to go?
Hello, gamers.
Who else is still on BRB? Are we all good?
I'm gonna give it about 5 more minutes so we can all have a moment to breathe.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just. God.
Why do you sound so sad?
Whoa, who? Me?
No, Gem.
Oh.
What?
I'm worried for us.
Me trying to make a horror game. Why are people sounding scared?
Oh shit! Ghost posted!
Oh?
Ghost posted!
Ghost?
Wait, new song?
Yeah!
Oh? Oh?
You
What's it called?
son!
Bitch! Yeah.
It's called.
Why the fuck aren't you dropping the link, though?
I'm there.
Oh.
It just dropped about an hour ago.
Oh. Interesting.
Ooh, it sounds good.
Hey guys. Can I bring up a title that I have not seen in months?
What?
2.5 gigs of uncompressed ass.
No. I keep fucking saying it, and I'll say it again. At this rate, Grim is probably gonna be the first one to fucking die because of all the. Oh, Dice Maiden.
You know, I wrote in this weird wavy kind of way for my Psychonauts character sheet, and I'm freaking loving writing in it.
Also, question: there was a corpse, right? And the corpse literally threw.
Start chasing us.
The corpse literally threw a box on my head, right?
Yep.
Or did I bump into the fucking thing?
No, it threw a box at you.
So it threw a box at me, and somehow it beamed me, and I lost 3 health.
Yep, this corpse beamed you.
He beamed you.
He beamed you.
He just did a pow.
That should be like a heavy box.
Question while we're on break, right? I'm looking at the rabbit. I'm looking at the night rabbit. Is it a reference to your other character, like the ghost guy?
I wonder who this might be.
Oh my god,
Me
it's
knowing
Francis.
your OCT history. Come on.
I can't make it, you.
Me knowing your damn history. Oh, come on.
You knowing one of my many OCs.
Yeah, because you also did karaoke with this fucker.
I fucking love him. He's my.
Yeah, and I remember you talking about grief OCT for a brief moment and stuff.
We really gotta do karaoke night again.
Fallout karaoke where you have to sing songs from the 50s and behind it.
Listen. No,
Dude,
you
I've
gotta
been
get them
mute
with
the entire
a
time.
50s aesthetic at least.
Dude, I'd just be mute the entire
You'd just be mute. I'm so sorry. Fuck.
No. OJ dances in the background.
I mean, I
They
did say
vibe.
OJ was a good dancer, so.
OJ just dances while everybody else vibes and sings, and
We
he's just
vibing.
here. Where we vibing, boys.
Man. No, I really want to write a fucking HorrorLogic session.
Then, well,
too,
let's get
also.
through this one first, and then I'll tell you what I told Jim, because he also wants to.
We're actually thinking of collabing.
Yeah, you can set your session on any day you want, as long as you give people prior knowledge. You don't have to take one of my days or anything like that.
Okay.
You could also take one of my days, just ask me in advance, and I'd be like, yeah, sure. Just make sure it falls on a day where I would do HorrorLogic instead of it being like, because the Thursdays are HorrorLogic or Psychonauts. So if it was a Psychonauts day, I'd tell you, no, you have to wait a week.
Can't wait for freaking Psychonauts.
Yeehaw, gamers. Okay. Who's ready to hop back into it?
Hell yeah!
I mean, sure.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get my spook back in. Alright, I'm good now.
You can put spooky background music on too, because I provided. Anyway.
Oh, actually, let me do that because I like having atmosphere. Let me just do company. That probably is a good one. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Ready? 3, 2, and we're rolling again.
You have 3 options. The door to the far left. The door leading back to a main area. Or you could search this storage room for something.
Dr. Grimm is going to search the storage room.
Roll me an investigate.
Oh, Christ almighty.
What's Chima doing?
Chima's going to bite the bullet and go look back at the arcade area. And I mentioned
it worked.
So, before I get to any of this, Daniel, what are you gonna do?
Daniel's like just in the background. I've already put, he is holding like the stuffed animal he has with him. He is scared. He does not know what to do.
Mr. Holt looks at you and is just like, hey kid, why don't we, let's go in that room. That room, the one I was just in, it didn't have anything in it, so it's probably still safe. We could just hang out in there.
Okay. Yeah. Just follow them.
Alright.
Nothing in there, the DM says.
So, you go to the room at the far left. Grim, you're investigating the storage room. Chima, you're going to the arcade. So, in order. You're searching the boxes, Grim. Hoping, above all hopes, that whatever that freaky corpse was is no longer in the room, or at the very least, it's not interested in finding you. You're searching through boxes. Some boxes have newspapers. Some boxes have more cleaning supplies. Some boxes seem to have technological doohickeys, probably stuff to repair arcade machines. Some of them have toys. What do you look at specifically?
Okay. So there's the box of toys, and then there's the arcade machine, and there was something else?
There's arcade machine parts, a box of toys, a box of newspapers, and a box of cleaning supplies.
Newspapers.
They're all old. This place was abandoned about a week after the murders had ended. So all of these newspapers are a decade old. And on the front cover of the first one you see pictures of a group of people. Some teenage, some adults. This line of headshots is to show the line of victims from the last attack that the killer ever managed to, well, you know. One of the faces you recognize. It's a newspaper, so there's no color. But you know the face. You just saw it impaled with glass when it threw a box at you. This was one of the victims. That boy with the purple hair and the dark skin was one of the victims.
I'm going to continue looking. Is there...
There's more newspapers.
Oh boy. Okay.
You can
Wow,
look
that's
through this and, you know, there's stuff about their families and the losses, stuff like that. You
I
see...
want to specifically find if there's a girl that we just saw from the cabinet.
A couple of newspapers back, you see it. Here's what gets interesting. You go further and further back. These newspapers are all specifically ones involving or covering the murders. When you go back to the first one, you see a picture of an adult man and a young man. The young man that you recognize as the one who was stealing what seemed to be his brother's arcade money. They were the first victims. You recall that they were the Holt family. That man on the front must be the brother of Henry Holt, who was in this building with you. You keep reading, though. And you realize something that you never realized before, something that nobody apparently seems to talk about. At times, the Night Rabbit became a boogeyman. Do good and he will not come for you, child, but, you know, that sort of shtick. What this is telling you is that that might actually be more true than you expected. A note left on the kitchen counter of the victim's home read, "Stop the abuse next time. This isn't my job." And as you keep reading about the murders, you realize each victim had a note left behind that said something to a similar effect. Stop the assault. Stop the molestation. Stop the drug peddling. Stop the blackmail. This isn't my job. On every paper left behind by presumably the Night Rabbit. He was no killer, or at least not in the normal sense. Some part of himself believed himself to be a vigilante.
No. Grim is now thinking back. And thinking, why would they try to come after us then?
Why would they?
Hey. Grim is slightly disturbed now. So each of these victims, okay, out of character. So each of these victims, well, this is also kind of in character because he's trying to put the pieces together and he's thinking, so are each of these victims like, were they killed because they were doing bad things, or was it their parents?
It was because they were doing bad things. Some of the articles report that one of the victims, say, had a history of sexual assault against women at a local club. All those women actually continued to, well, corroborate the stories, to give eyewitness accounts of this man's deeds, but they were unable to stop it. There are a couple of similar cases where people around them said, "We knew this was happening, but we couldn't do anything to stop it." The victims of the murders were always the perpetrators of those other cases.
I know I saw Mary Ann, but can I try to go through these newspapers and see if I can find anything on the girl that I saw earlier at the hospital?
Yeah, that is Mary Ann. But there's nothing about Mary Ann in these papers, no. While you're thinking.
Disturbed. So just goes to someone else for now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was about to say, while you're thinking, let's go to Chima.
Hello.
You enter the main arcade. When you do, the door shuts behind you. It's nighttime now. The room is dark. But as you step inside, the arcade machines all light up. Each screen is playing static. The same static that came from your phone, Grim, though she would have no way of knowing that. These voices, garbled, crawling over each other. What do you do?
Laconia feels. Chima feels like kind of a bit tempted to approach, though have a distance from one of the arcade machines. Though, you know, you know what? Yeah, she's going to approach one of them, that has static, though cautiously at a distance in case, to where it's not at grabbing distance.
The static you can see is trying to form a picture on the screen. You can't tell what. You can see it's a silhouette, a face. All of them are trying to make faces. But they're not really managing to formulate anything.
Maybe just a little closer.
Roll and investigate.
Okay. Oh. No, I'm rolling luck point. I'm rolling a luck point. Oh. God, no.
I can do a rewrite.
Sure.
You get closer, close enough to notice more. You can see the closer you squint, the more you squint, the more clear the face becomes. It's a person, an adult man. And as you squint and you stare, that static starts consuming you. All around you, you hear it. And it stops sounding like static and starts sounding like voices. All of them screaming different things. No, stop, wait, please, I'll do anything. I didn't mean to. She deserved it. You couldn't have done this to me. Please, you can't do this to me. I'm not supposed to be here right now. You can't. It's late. I need to go. Stop. You can't. Who are you? Why are you doing this? Oh God, that's my son. That's my son. Oh God. Oh God. They are screaming. You cannot see anything but the static around you. In that static around you, you see bodies writhing in different states of agony and dying. They are falling apart. And above all of them, you see the silhouette of a man in a rabbit mask. Hacking, slashing, pouring gasoline and lighting the fire. All different ways to die, all unique tortures. The silhouette looks at you in the static. What do you do?
And I imagine for like all this screaming going on, she tries to back away.
I need you to roll me a will.
No!
I need you to roll me 2 d10s.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
Fortunate that you only lose 4 sanity. Tell me, what is your sanity right now?
Now it's at 86%.
Lucky you.
Also, I just realized I never put a special item in my fucking inventory, and I'm kind of like...
It's fine, it's fine. So, you have enough of a grip to shake your head and be like, you You blink. The room is no longer static. The screens are still on, but they show the opening screens of different games. You hear the arcade sounds. There's Pac-Man, Galaga, all the classics. The one thing that remains is the silhouette at the end of the room. The Night Rabbit is still there, and he's still staring at you. And you can see across his body is a large, gaping, bleeding wound from where that chainsaw cut into him.
And is Laconia near the price counter? Oh, wait, no. Wait.
She's at the end of the room. She is far away from it. If anything, he's standing in front of the prize counter.
Shit. Is she near the door?
She is.
I think she'll hesitate for about a couple moments, before she'll, I imagine she's near the door, but I imagine she hesitates, just watching the silhouette.
In those hesitating moments, you hear a voice layered over itself over and over, garbled slightly by what sounds to be static, like it's muffled, but you hear a voice. You've got a mean throwing arm.
So you can talk.
I'm a person. Why wouldn't I be able to talk?
You could at least talk to us.
What do you think I was trying to do? Do you have any idea how much this smarts? Seriously. He puts a hand into the wound and winces. That kid. He must be pretty strong to topple a whole machine over. I remember I could barely get these to budge when we needed to move them.
Gina's just going to she's not going to be around the bush, just... Alright. Why are you following us?
I'm not following you. I'm following Holt.
Holt? Why?
I can show you.
Show?
He holds out a hand from where he's standing. Come on, I don't bite. The teeth on the mask are fake.
She was still kind of on the fence, but she's gonna be... She cautiously approaches. Just is taking like slow steps towards him. It's just a couple of deep breaths.
He shakes his hand a little bit, just like, take a hold. It'll be like a handshake. It'll be nice to introduce myself.
Okay. Chima, with some hesitance, goes to shake his hand.
The second you make contact, The world around you shifts into something else. You are not in the arcade. Well, not in the main room of the arcade. You're in a back room. You see Henry Holt and another man who looks shockingly similar to him. You know instantly that that's his brother. But in the room with them is someone else, someone much younger. There is a child. The man known as Henry Holt's brother has kicked this child to the ground. Above them, you hear Henry laugh. He takes his belt off. And all of a sudden there's a screech that breaks the vision, and you are back in the arcade room. The Night Rabbit has stumbled back, gripping his head, as a head-splitting screech is coming from the arcade machines. You can hear it too, and it hurts. Cover your ears and roll me withstand.
Question, does everybody hear this?
No.
Nope, this is just in the main arcade room. Roll me a d4. You take 2 damage. Because this is hurting so much, you can feel blood pooling behind your ears.
Oh, shit.
All of a sudden, you feel arms around you, pulling you close, trying to hide you from the sound until it stops. You can feel blood oozing against you from his, wound, but you realize it's the Night Rabbit. And then there's a shattering as all of the arcade machines burst open, glass flying from the screens, and you feel impacts, but not on you. You know that glass has gone through the man above you. After a moment, he stumbles back, and he's laughing. I think we pissed them off.
Pissed who?
I don't know what the fuck they're doing here. But I'm pretty sure everyone else that's in this place is someone I've killed. And they're not exactly happy I'm back. There's a reason that door won't open. They're not letting me leave. The only problem is I don't have any idea why they're here. He's shaking.
Hey, question.
Answer?
You know how you mentioned if Grim can see that's from the past?
Yes.
May I roll a D100?
You may invoke it. Yes, you may invoke your trait to see. What death do you want to see?
Boy, howdy. I'm not...
Do you want a wild card?
I want a wild card. Oh god, Chima. Holy shit. I want a wild card, but I kind of want to invoke my trait.
Okay, you're invoking your trait. Spend a spotlight point.
Spend a spotlight point? Oh boy.
Everyone starts off with 3.
Oh, everyone starts off with 3?
With 3?
Yeah. Everyone starts off with 3 spotlight points so that they can spend traits. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm dumbass. Okay, I didn't
yeah.
know.
Look.
Oh, please.
You feel a pain, but you do also see a death. While you're looking through, you stop at the most recent of those newspapers. You stare again at the boy that was the corpse you saw. And suddenly you see this same room. You see someone running for their life. A boy, no older than 20. You see the night rabbit stalking him.
I'm sorry, my mom just walked in. Please
It's
don't
okay.
bother.
You see the night rabbit stalking this boy down the room. He grabs the boy and tries to smash his head in, but he only hits the shoulder. Still, it's enough. There's an axe, and there's a lot of blood, and the man is dying. The night rabbit turns to walk away. But the man he just injured jumps up to his feet, grabs the mask by the ears, and pulls it away. You see the boy with purple hair.
Huh.
The boy with purple hair was the night rabbit. He turns in shock, only for a hand to grab him by the back of the hair and shove his face into the screen of a nearby arcade machine. Over and over, until the man killing the one responsible for his eventual death falls. He bleeds out against that arcade machine, where the boy with purple hair is hunched against it, bleeding into the machinery. The mask is on the ground, and you're back in reality. At that moment, in the other room, the night rabbit takes his mask off. Chima, you see a man with purple hair. It is long and it's messy. And he says, I honestly don't care what happens to me in here. I just didn't expect innocent people to show up. So whatever it takes, I'm gonna make sure you and your friends get out of here alive, okay?
Okay. Chima looks at the wound that the night rabbit has. And you need medical attention.
It'll fix itself. I'm not exactly alive anymore, in case you couldn't have guessed.
Right. Of course this is the case. Okay.
Come on, you've been seeing ghosts this whole time. Don't tell me I'm a surprise.
At this point, guess not.
I think Casper the friendly bitch would be a big relief to you, considering everything else that's going on in here.
Yeah.
He's picking glass out of his arm as he's talking, trying to get the bits that stabbed into him from the arcade screens out. So, I need to find Holt. I don't know how or why, but I think maybe he's involved in all this. I was just here to finish a job, and now all of a sudden all these ghosts that weren't here before are, and they're really pissed off.
Okay. From what I can remember, Holt was... do I need to roll recall?
Recall.
Okay.
Grim, meanwhile, in the other room, is now holding his left eye and is just...
Ooh.
Ugh. What the hell?
So you do recall?
Yep.
You recall that Holt was going to that room in the left, but specifically that he was taking Daniel.
Love. Or is this? It's just... Oh no.
Why, oh no.
He went into the room with Daniel.
The kid?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. And with that, I wonder how Daniel's doing.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Daniel, you were led into this back storage area. I need you to roll and investigate.
oh. Okay. Two. This is...
Fear. Big fear.
Ah.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. So, Holt leads you into the room. He takes you to a table off to the side with a couple of chairs. It's probably a resting area for the people who were storing the boxes. He has a seat. And he kind of just motions at the other chair like, here, we can wait for them to be done with whatever the hell they're doing.
Daniel sits down with him, just okay.
Do you have any idea about the murders that happened here?
No. I didn't even know there was a killer connected to this place.
That's just the way, isn't it? The second they get a chance to wipe away their nasty history, this town does all it can to pretend it's always been fine. Negligent police. Dirty dealings. A lot of blackmail. My brother and his son were the first victims that damn rabbit ever got to. Now all of a sudden he's back. And there's a bunch of other ghosts too. Kid, do you believe in the supernatural?
I mean, I guess.
What about the arcane?
Or what?
Of course, it's a little too complex for a kid your age. I'll explain it. He gets up to his feet. There's a certain belief that supernatural causes come from a place down below. He makes a motion to the floor. You know, I'm sure even a kid like you has heard stories about religion, heaven, hell. Right?
Yeah.
It's been 10 years. I thought I was fine living in this town, you know? Carrying on the legacy of my brother, keeping his house the same as it ever was. Something got to me after a while. knowing some part of me knew that rabbit was still out there. They never found the killer. Part of me wondered if he'd ever come back. So I did something. Something that I thought would get his attention.
What did you do?
He goes over to one of the storage shelves and he takes a box off of it. That rabbit liked to think it was a hero. People were too afraid to keep doing the kinds of crimes that got that rabbit started. This place has still negligent police, but way less serious crimes getting committed, because there's always that lingering fear that rabbit would come back if they did anything. Anything too far. Anything too much. He sets the box down on the table. So what if I did something that was too much? What if he came back? Open the box.
I don't want to open that.
Open it.
No.
Uh-oh.
He pulls out a switchblade, and with deft precision, it is against your neck. Open the box.
He opens the box.
The head of a woman is inside. The eyes are gouged out. The hair is ragged, cut in some places as if unevenly by a knife hacking away. It is rotting. He looks at you and he says, "Murder begets murder," or something like that. Something vigilante, something become the villain. Something karmic justice. He takes the knife away, but he's keeping it out in his hand. And he says, "I needed to make sure if he came back, it wouldn't be a one-on-one fight. No. I was sure that if he was still around, there must be plenty of other angry people around, but not alive. So, the second Marianne told me she saw him, I knew my plan worked and I knew I had to do the next part. Summoning things from hell takes a human sacrifice. Did you know that? It's a shame. I loved her so much. She was such a nice girl. But it needs to be someone close, someone with shared blood, someone with an attachment. It's something about the souls connecting, you know? The souls are what end up in hell. But they're not angry enough, you know? They're here, but they're not angry enough. He's still out there and he's not dead yet. He's not being dragged down to hell by them. And I owe my brother a lot. I've got a debt to square. I need to make them even more angry. You know what does it? Just a little more blood. I won't kill you. But I will do this.
Oh no! Daniel!
He grabs you by the hand and he slices your hand open. I need you to roll me a d4.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Fortunately, you grit your teeth and you bear it. But he is squeezing your hand, trying to get the blood to drip onto the floor. And he puts the knife back at your throat and he says, "Just enough. Just enough. Come here." And he pulls you to the ground and he starts scraping your hand across the floor. Your blood is smearing and he is drawing with it. You can feel the gravel of the hard floor against your open wound and it is sizzling with agony, but you are gritting your teeth and you are bearing it. I need you to roll me a will roll.
Will is.
Oh boy.
You fortunately don't have to suffer a sanity loss. Congratulations.
You're too much of a himbo to suffer.
He draws
God,
a symbol on the ground with your blood, and he steps away, and he says, "You might want to step back yourself." He lets go of your wrist. You're free to go.
He immediately jumps to the other side of the room.
From that symbol on the ground, you hear a cracking in the floor. Then a skittering. Skittering like long nails dragging across gravel, across rough, bumpy chalkboards. From underneath, a hand comes clawing through the ground. And another, and another, and another. He takes the box from the table and he drops the head into the center of the circle. The hands grasp at it. They pull it to shreds. And then from that amalgamate of hands, a twisting of flesh comes out. Heads melded into each other form what you would assume to be the face of this creature. Legs, bodies, it is a mishmash. Flesh where flesh should not be. Hands attached at joints that shouldn't exist. Elbows where none should exist. Legs bent backwards. It crawls out. And it goes straight for the door. Grim, Chima, and the Night Rabbit. You all hear the slam of the door being thrown off its hinges as this creature forces its way. It twists itself. It makes its flesh become small and malleable enough to fit through a human-sized door, only to reform back, twisting itself into its full size at the end of the storage room. Grim, you see from across the room the silhouette of this creature at the end. And then you see that purple-haired corpse from atop one of the shelves start clawing its way toward the amalgamate. That corpse climbs into it, and you see growing from the amalgamate another head, more limbs. You can't tell if it's looking at you. The eyes on the faces are looking everywhere at once. You assume maybe that means it's seeing everything around it. You do know for a fact, it certainly sees you. What do you do?
Oh god. Shit. I'm still in the room, right?
Oh, you're still in that fucking room! You're in the room with this thing! You have one action before it goes apeshit, I'm telling you right now.
Am I still in the room with this thing?
Yes!
What the fuck? Shit!
You can run if you want!
Bitch, I want to run, but I'm also like, is there something in here that I can, like, fucking wield as a weapon? I don't think so. I checked. So, I guess I'm running.
Roll me a run!
Bitch, I have nothing in run.
You said you wanted to run.
Oh, boy. Oh, it sees me. It totally sees me. I'm fucked. I'm boned. I'm boned. I'm boned.
No.
I have one luck point I can use, but that won't do jack shit.
So, you try to run, but you trip. As you do.
Can I actually suggest something?
What do you suggest?
The pain from earlier that Grimm was feeling during his
vision
episode, that he's trying to run, but the vision in front of him is blurry. And as he trips and falls, his glasses shatter.
Yep. Abso-fucking-lutely. Meanwhile, Chima and the Night Rabbit, you run into the room just as...
Oh, boy howdy, I'm going to die.
Boy howdy, you're gonna fucking die. This thing bounds through the shelving of storage units. It knocks boxes and shelves over. It tears through the metal. As it's running, you can see it grab and tear and twist, and its grip is like iron. And it bounds up to you. And you see the face of the corpse that beamed you earlier, right at the front. Look at you as it approaches. And it is about to split open its mouth, jaw unhinged, until Chima and the Night Rabbit run into the room, and the Night Rabbit yells, "Hi, hi, hey, hey!" And the creature looks at it. And the Night Rabbit says, "What the fuck?" And you see the Night Rabbit in this moment. You see that he took his mask off. He is staring at his own face in the amalgamate. You realize all at once, the man in the mask must have been some sort of specter. For this is his corpse possessed by something else.
What? Fuck.
Grimm is looking between the two, and he quickly shuffles to put his broken glasses back on, and he's like, oh.
The Night Rabbit has his hands up, and he says, hey, I know you want me, right? You want to fuck me up? You want to oh, Jesus! And the amalgamate is on him in an instant.
Wait, Chima's near the...
Yeah, you need to roll a run.
Hey, question. If it's going towards him, right? And I'm still, like, out here and staring at, like... I'm staring at the other side of the room or something, right?
Right.
Can I see Holt? Do I see Holt?
Holt is in the doorway, probably alongside a very scared Daniel.
Can I roll investigate to see if I can see Daniel's hand?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Do not fuck me over.
You see, even from this distance, you can see Holt has a grip on Daniel's wrist, and from the hand that is connected to that wrist, you see blood has leaked all down Daniel's hand. It is cut open. And it is a scraped hand, too. Meanwhile, Chima, this thing fucking bowls over the Night Rabbit, and in its rush to do so, the arms at its sides reach out, grab, and throw you aside. I need you to roll me a d4.
Oh no.
Oh god, is Chima almost dead?
Almost.
You hit the ground pretty hard, but you get up. You actually landed right beside Grim.
Oh god. Grim is looking over at Chima, just like, oh god, are you okay? Oh god.
Chima's like slowly standing up. It's just fine. Where?
Oh god, you don't look fine.
Don't worry about me. Where's Daniel?
He's Grim points, and now Grim is actually mad. He's angry. He's looking over at Holt, and he storms over. And
I need to make a roll.
oh boy, Grim is storming over to Holt.
He tries to throw Daniel at you to, like, basically human shield. But Daniel probably fights enough that he actually pulls his hand away from Holt's grip, and Holt's like, well, shit, that didn't work.
Grim is just like, what the hell did you do to the kid?
Nothing he won't recover from. It'll be fine.
Did you cut his hand open?
Oh, I'm sure that upsets you, Doctor.
Oh, sure. Did you get that thing? What the hell did you do?
From over Holt's shoulder, you can see into the storage room, and you can see the symbol on the floor, at least what's left of it from where the earth cracked and turned into rubble as it crawled out of the floor. Nothing else, you can see a smearing of blood.
Do I have to roll recall?
Recall, yep. See if you can put 2 and 2 together of, hey, this is satanic.
That's not the right roll.
I can roll. Grim is handling that.
You can recognize it enough that you're like, he used this kid's blood as some sort of summoning circle.
Was it the same? Was it the same symbol that was on the leg of, like, Marianne or something?
It was on her torso, actually. You saw her cut open in the guts. Yeah. And yes, it is the same symbol.
I'm putting two and two together. I'm gonna beat him in the face. I'm gonna fucking throw a punch.
Roll a fight. Meanwhile, Chima, what would you like to do?
Okay. So I imagine that this amalgamation of flesh has gone to follow Night Rabbit. I'm guessing it's at the arcade.
Yep. Yep.
I imagine while Grim is doing that, Chima is going to go to the arcade.
You run to the arcade, see what's happening, and I need to do a roll for the Night Rabbit. Before I actually, you know what? Before I do that, Grim, you do beat him in the face. You punch his ass, and I have to do his damage roll.
Grim shouts out, You were the one who fucking killed her!
Fuck. You got a mean hook.
Well, not many people see me when I'm mad.
I guess it's an honor. What do you want me to say? That I'm sorry?
I think it's a little too late for that.
Look, I had to. Someone had to make sure that fucker died.
Why?
My family.
He had he didn't come after people who didn't have a reason.
So what, you're gonna tell me my brother deserved it?
What did you guys do? What did you do?
He'd get stressed, okay? It wasn't... We both get stressed. It doesn't mean we were proud of it. It was how we were raised.
But did you think trying to kill him, trying to summon this thing, killing your own daughter? How does this make you any better than him at that point?
I don't care about becoming a monster. I just want him done for. That's it.
For what reason? If he just left you guys alone and you brought him back here again. What was the point of all this?
Karmic justice, vengeance, all these people, they're who he killed and they deserve a chance to rip him apart. Just my brother deserves a chance.
No, they don't.
What?
If what Grimm's saying is right, this happened to all of them for a reason.
You're telling me that a bunch of people deserve to get murdered in cold blood by some psychopath in the night?
No.
Well,
but that doesn't mean you had to kill an innocent. Doesn't mean you had to kill your own daughter. That's fucked up.
It's the only way to summon him. Take something hellish to bring something out of hell.
Then I guess you're the demon you summoned?
Oh, aren't you poetic? What, did you get an A+ in language arts, kid?
No.
I don't care what you do to me. As long as I know that out there, he's getting torn limb from limb. And meanwhile, Chima, when you go out into that arcade, you do actually see an arm slam into one of the walls. You know that's the Night Rabbit's arm, because that's his sleeve. He's screaming and you can hear it. And I need to roll a roll for him.
Uh-oh.
Grim later on at Daniel. I'm so proud of you, yo himbo. You said something wise.
Wow. So the Night Rabbit actually manages to lift his foot up enough to kick one of the faces dead on, and that face actually just, the skin tears away clean and the head goes fucking flying. And the creature recoils enough that he's scrambling to get out from under the amalgamate. What do you do, Chima?
Oh god, what the fuck do I have in my inventory? Because
Me trying to be like, how the hell are we gonna get this thing back in hell?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do you want in
Lordy.
exchange for me screwing you over at a later point, would you like a screenwriter's hint. I'll call it a stage direction.
I kind of don't want to take it.
I shake the hand.
You shake the hand. Okay. So you, in exchange for getting screwed over later at a point that you don't know, I'll give you a screen direction now. How do you get a thing from hell back into hell? Well, I doubt any of you know, but I wonder if someone around you does.
Yeah, I was gonna fucking deal with
Yeah.
that anyway, so I'm like... Because I'm like, oh, great. Hi, Holt. But...
So, Chima,
Oh,
what do you do?
oh, so they know. Oh, all of us know. Like, out of character.
What do y'all know?
Like the hint? Yeah.
Yeah, like y'all
Okay.
y'all at the very least have, I'm pretty sure even Chima at this point has managed to figure out the implication of, okay, so Holt brought this fucking beast here. You might not know why, but he's the only other guy there, and suddenly there's a giant flesh demon.
Also, are we all getting screwed over at a later point, or is just...
No, just Chima.
Because you're the
Just
one who shook the hand, right?
Chima.
One of y'all takes the fall.
I can no, don't. I will take the fall.
You shook the damn hand.
Why'd you shake the hand?
It's fine. Y'all can get through.
I have the most help.
You know what? I'll give you that thing now. How about that?
Uh-oh.
So,
Oh, no.
Upon witnessing the Night Rabbit kick one of the heads off the demon, that head goes flying directly into you. I need you to roll me, not will. Because you shook the hand, you don't get a will roll. Roll me 3d10s.
Chima, baby.
Take 24 from your sanity.
Baby, your sanity.
What's your sanity at, my dear?
62.
Oh, lordy.
You were very close. So, fortunately, you did not get too bad of a roll there. Congrats. Now, what do you do?
Okay, where is the Alchemation and Night Rabbit at?
They're a little bit ahead of you. There's like a row of arcade cabinets in the middle of the floor, alongside there being rows of arcade cabinets along the walls. They are in between that middle row of arcade cabinets and the prize corner at the end of the room.
Okay, can Chima run over to the prize corner?
And that's a roll run for me, huh?
I'll take it.
Chima, your entire life is a gamble now.
I know that.
Holy shit! But you got 2 6s. Oh yeah, you make it behind that prize corner. Yeah. What do you do?
She's going to do what she did when he threw it at Night Rabbit. Take the thing.
Oh my gosh, she's
throw
gonna
it.
bean! She's gonna bean with one of the boxes.
No, don't beam.
She's going to bean. She's going to bean at the Alchemation.
Okay, I need you to roll me a shoot.
Yeah!
You bean it! You throw that box and it knocks another head clean off, actually. Dead ass. You hit it hard enough for that to happen. And the Night Rabbit actually, like, scrambles to get behind the counter with you. He's like, Jesus fucking shit. And you see his left arm has been torn clean off.
Jeez. Your arm.
It's fine. I'll grow a new one. Or I don't know. I don't know how this works. I mean, I'm dead, so like, fuck.
Hey, can you check with one arm?
I've never been good at sports. You gotta figure out a way to
start chucking.
Shit, fine. So, okay. I'm gonna have him, like, he's grabbing something, he's like, wait, no, we need to figure out an actual solid way to stop this fucking thing. I need both of you to roll recall. You roll a recall, and I get to roll a recall for him.
Okay.
Oh boy.
He's not. Oh wait, I meant to roll 2, but I'll keep the 1 6. He has a 2 in smarts. He's not great. He's not the smartest. So he doesn't have much luck. But that 7 was your recall?
Yeah.
What it makes you recall is this seems like something demonic, obviously. So you're trying to rack your brain for what gets rid of something from hell. Is there like some solid way to get rid of like a demon or some shit? And you know, there's the typical stuff that comes to your mind. Oh, holy water, I don't have that. A cross, I don't have that. And I don't think making one of my fingers would count. The power of Christ compels you? I don't know. Keep racking your brain for ways to do this. All that you can really figure out is it's clearly from hell, so maybe something that stops something from hell would stop it, but you don't have any solid way of knowing what that would be. But you know for a fact that Holt probably does. And you also know that there is one possible thing in the back of your mind, but you just can't put 2 and 2 together on it. You don't know what it could be. Meanwhile, back in the other room, what are you doing with Holt, you guys? There's a giant demon out there. Also, when you look around the room, you notice Sheila is gone.
I don't think Daniel notices that Chima's gone.
You're so
Grim
valid.
definitely notices, but he's like, oh fuck. You, Hope.
Me?
I know you want the Night Rabbit gone, but after that, don't you think this thing will come after us?
Like I said, I don't care what happens.
Okay.
Alright, how the hell do you get this thing back where it came from after it's done?
I don't know. And you can tell he's being sarcastic.
Can Daniel just really just pin him to a wall?
Go ape! Roll me a fight roll!
Go fucking ape!
Go fucking ape! Go fucking ape! Then I could use manipulate. Manipulate, please. Go fucking ape! Go fucking ape! Go fucking ape!
You succeed. You throw him into the wall. And he does take a little damage from it.
Grim's just like, okay. Holy shit. Alright. You're going to tell us how to get that thing back where it came from. Now.
Why should I?
Can I roll manipulate?
Roll manipulate. I'm gonna roll manipulate. Do not fuck me over, dice me.
Can I as well, just for the hell of it?
Sure, go for it.
I'm using my last level. Okay, never mind, I guess.
He's not very swayed by the words, but he feels more pressure on him from Daniel's big boy muscles, and is like internally just something seems to click where he's like, I talk a big game, but actually I don't think I'm ready to die. And he's like, shit, fine. You have to burn it.
Where?
Burn it.
Okay, what is in here we can burn?
I don't know. This is a fucking arcade. You think they had lighters on hand?
Do you?
No, I don't. I don't smoke.
gasoline. Is there any gasoline in here?
I don't think so. Why
Maybe
the
a
fuck would they have
flare, right?
gasoline?
The kitchen. There has to be some sort of oil or something. Storage room, maybe?
You can roll me an investigate to search this room, or you can roll a run to see how fast you can get to the break room.
I'm gonna investigate first.
First? Oh, no, you misunderstand. It's one or the other.
No, I'm rolling investigate. That's what I meant, because I'm not actually going to run to the break room. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fuck myself over. I'm going to run to the break room. I'm gonna take a risk. I'm going to run to the fucking break room. And as Grim is going to do so, he turns back to Daniel. She's like, Daniel, just keep an eye on Holt. I'm going to try and go find...
You sure?
I'll be fine. Just keep an eye on him. Keep an eye out. And he's gone. And I fucked myself over.
You beefed it. So, as you're running, you trip, and you only make it about halfway across the storage room to where the break room is. While that happens, back outside, I need to roll a fight roll for this thing.
Oh god, is it going to kill me?
Chima, roll, run.
Oh.
Dice Maiden.
Dice
I
Maiden.
give
Chima's health point.
Can I give Night Rabbit a 6?
You can give Night Rabbit a 6. While you jump to the side to avoid the hit, you tackle him to the ground and you both manage to avoid it. With that done, we go back to Grim. Do you continue your sprint?
I'm continuing my damn sprint.
You don't need to roll again. You don't need to roll again. You go the rest of the way to the break room. What do you do when you're in there?
I'm going to investigate to see if I can find like a fucking something that I can use. Maybe a fuse box or something. I don't know.
Okay, investigate.
Oh. I didn't beef it this time.
There's something very obvious staring you right in the face. There is a plug-in microwave. What you do with the microwave is up to you.
There's a fucking is there some tinfoil nearby?
Wait, remember the power?
No, the power's on.
Power is?
I think so.
The power is on now, yes.
Oh, finally.
It's been on because the ghosts have been so active, and this is a bit science-y, but I think that the ghosts give off their own electricity. Kind of like
Spirit energy is actually a thing if we want to discuss about that later. But anyways,
there's not tinfoil, but I can offer you stage directions, and these will be minor, so the repercussions will be minor.
I'm not gonna take the stage direction. I'm going to try and figure it out myself.
Okay.
What happens if I unplug the microwave?
It doesn't work anymore.
It just does that. Okay, great. I'm going to... This is the break room, right?
Yes.
Okay. There should be like napkins and shit, but like I don't think those actually catch on fire when you put them in the microwave.
But what might?
Is there cardboard? Fuck. Wait, there's silverware. There's silverware, isn't there?
Nope, the silverware is all plastic cutlery. I established that earlier.
Fuck! God damn it! Ah!
Wait! Someone has metal.
But what might?
I mean,
I don't think a ballpoint pen counts, so I'm just gonna not. Is there anything in the cabinets?
Nothing but old plastic silverware.
The corpse is still there, isn't it?
My god, do you want to burn the corpse?
No, I'm just asking. The corpse is still there, and there's other things,
Yes.
and I'm like, oh god, my sciencey brain is thinking way too into this right now, and I'm dumbassing. I'm big dumbassing.
You're thinking way too into it. The solution is very simple. It's just not in the break room.
I mean, there's a lot of...
Oh my god, it's not in the break room. Okay, that's why I was thinking.
Do you need time to think on it?
I'm gonna need time to think on it, so just...
That means we skip your turn, and that means we get to go back to the amalgamate.
Okay, great.
Use this time wisely.
Oh no!
Holy shit!
Roll move.
No. Oh no! Oh.
You are both hit. This thing reaches down, and it just starts pounding its fists on both of you. And he tries to get on top of you to protect you from the impact, but you still get hit. Roll me a d4.
No!
Well, -1 health. She's down.
You are unconscious. Now, how this works? There's a couple ways, but the way I'm doing it is you're unconscious. If you get hit 1 to 2 more times, depending on how much damage is done each, you will die. It is up to other players to keep you safe. Unfortunately, there's no other players around. Fortunately, there is an NPC, and he has a vested interest in keeping you alive.
I also suddenly remembered something, and I'm like, I didn't go with my gut.
We cut back to Grim. Have you figured it out yet, bud?
There was newspapers in the other room, wasn't there?
There were.
Don't those catch on fire?
Do they?
Pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do.
Oh, you've solved my newspaper puzzle!
How?
By which I mean, yes, newspaper's very flammable. Get it.
I'm going to get those fucking newspapers, bitch. But also, did you happen to do research into this?
I did actually look up, can newspaper catch fire in a microwave?
They're one of the most flammable objects in the fucking microwave.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my dumbass cannot think for shit.
Only.
Yeah, I'm going to go get newspaper. So what do I need to roll for that?
That's a run. I'm so sorry. Daniel, would you like to do something in the meantime?
1 second, my cat's being a damn goblin.
Kitty!
He keeps slapping at things. He just slapped at me.
1-800, are you slapping?
Getting me.
Get fucked, Grim. You try to run out of there, but you're stumbling a bit, and you don't reach the newspapers very quickly. Anyway, Daniel, would you like to do something?
Honestly, after hearing just make sure basically keep him there. Daniel wants to take the switchblade if it's out, and if it's not, he wants to get it off of Holt.
That'll be a grapple roll.
Okay. Okay.
Me thinking, God, maybe I should have respected Grim, and I'm like, oh, I can't now.
Wait,
Too
I
late.
have a luck point. Okay, I hate this. Leo.
F to your only luck point. Oof! Okay. You try to grab it, but he struggles against you, and as he does that, well,
Don't tell me he actually got it. Oh.
oh. He fights back, and he stabs you straight in the shoulder. I need you to roll me a d4.
Oh no!
Okay. God.
You take big boy damage, and now you've lost your grip on Holt. Holt, meanwhile, is gonna try to run.
He's gonna try to run.
Knock him out, bitch.
He fails. You have an opportunity to do something.
Yeah, Daniel's gonna try and deck him.
That's a fight roll.
Good.
Deck.
Are you kidding me?
He manages to dodge just slightly, but he doesn't get any further out of the room than he did before. Grim, you have finally made it to the newspapers, and you are free to grab a bunch and run back.
Great, because I'm doing that, but am I going to have to roll fucking run again? Because we all know how this is going to end.
I can allow you a preemptive rewrite to make sure you succeed.
God, fuck. I'm going to try my luck, but bitch, I'm not gonna end up fucking... Ugh. Please succeed. Fuck you!
Please suck is all it heard. So would you like
Please.
to rewrite?
Yes, I'll take it. Okay, it's fun.
You manage to make it to the break room. You throw the newspapers into the microwave and just hit a button, and it starts heating and heating. You're like, come on, come on. The papers do catch fire. Then you're stuck with the realization, I have to transport this flaming fucking paper to the big demon outside. How am I gonna hold it? Now, you could just take the microwave with you. But because you took the rewrite, I'm gonna say that you are so desperate you try to grab the paper with your hands.
It's a good thing I have gloves.
Does he have gloves?
He has gloves.
It's still gonna burn through it.
I'm pretty sure...
You probably think with your gloves, you're like, okay, I can grab this. You grab it, and it is very hot, and it still hurts, but you're not getting burn wounds. So just roll me a d2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you take piddly damage from it. Now, before we cut back to the monster, I'm gonna roll another run.
Oh.
Holt books it across the fucking room. He comes barreling into the break room.
Oh no.
He looks at you, Grim, and he points the knife, and he's like, hey.
I point the flaming newspapers at him.
Jesus! And he like steps back and he's like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing out of character, but... I'm sorry, there's something so funny about him holding out a knife.
It's not even a knife.
Holds out a knife, holds out fire.
The power.
Raw
Get the hell out of the
energy.
way!
Wait until it kills him.
No.
How about I do it anyway?
I'm gonna do it
Now-
anyway.
Daniel, you have an opportunity to do something. You need to roll run to get to the room, though.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I turned this into a fucking comedy.
Comedy horror is one of the best genres.
I got a 6.
You manage to make it to the break room in time to see this Mexican standoff between fire and a knife.
Funny considering Grim is actually Latino, but
Can I try to deck him again?
Roll a fight.
Please, God.
What the fuck is that?
Please, God. Finally, I have a weapon. I can swing. I hope to God it does something.
You swing at him, and you punch him clean in the face.
God fucking damn it. I hope the mic
Can
cannot
I-
pick that up, but
Can I take the knife? Or is he just not giving up?
I was hitting the wrong button for push to talk. Oops! Anyway, you can roll grapple to try and take the knife real quick.
God damn, I want this fucking... I'm getting this fucking knife from this hoe.
Go, go, go. You can do it. Yeah!
Please!
Yeah!
You take the knife, and he is left defenseless, backing against the door to the arcade. And just like, just wait, just wait.
We're waiting. I'm sorry.
we're waiting.
He's just...
All of a sudden,
What?
the door swings open behind him, and he goes stumbling back into the arcade and falls flat on his ass. He's like, oh!
Daniel starts walking towards him.
When you guys step into the main arcade room, you see that the machines have been toppled over a bunch. And you see the Night Rabbit standing over Chima's unconscious body, one arm out, trying to hold back this writhing, screaming mass of limbs and heads with his one fucking hand and feet firm on the ground.
You're
The
going
scary
to
thing is he's struggling. He's struggling, but he's
Grim?
actually doing it.
You're gonna
Grim?
kill my ass, Del, but I just realized something.
But
This fucking demon that you're speaking of reminds me of like a Five Nights at Freddy's clone, and I'm like,
funny because the inspiration came more from Silent Hill.
Hey!
oh my god.
I think... Daniel just like... Grim?
Yes.
What I'm about to do is gonna sound crazy, but the minute I get towards that thing, throw the fire at it.
Okay. Stay
And
safe.
Daniel wants to stab the thing.
Roll me a fight.
Hey, please!
Yeah! Bro! Bro!
Please, God. I got 1!
Well, I'm gonna do something that might help you. I'm gonna roll.
Okay, I found it. It took me a second. Took me a hot second, but it reminds me of this fucking thing.
Oh, the Flumpy thing.
Eyesore.
Yeah, the eyesore. I couldn't remember.
Oh, it's way worse looking than that, but
I know,
similar
but it
concept.
reminds me of that.
So, the creature is about to swing back and hit you when it just suddenly flinches and winces and stops swinging at all. And Grim, when you see that, You realize the Night Rabbit has had a hand on the creature this whole time, and you remember the brief touch he gave you that made you see things, and realize he must be enforcing some sort of power on this creature in that moment. Something to stop it from attacking. And Daniel, that gives you the opportunity to run up and just stab it.
Oh boy.
Grim, are you gonna throw the fire?
Is it throwing it? Okay, question. Is throwing it shoot?
It's shoot.
I actually have a higher score than that, so I'm gonna do that.
Please.
Oh boy. Can I? Okay. That's just a prop, so it doesn't count as an item, so I don't get anything, right?
No, it's not an item.
Great. Okay. That's all I need to know.
I'm sorry.
Ah! I'm using my last luck point, bitch. I'm using my last luck point. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. God damn it.
Is there any way we can help?
No.
Ah.
Oh.
I'm gonna say what really makes you fail is Holt behind you grabs your ankle as you throw, and he pulls you, and you hit the ground. And that throws off your aim. It lands on the carpet beside the creature, and the carpet catches fire. I need you to roll a move, Daniel.
Okay.
Oh, I'm out of luck points. Well, fuck.
Oh.
Oh.
This is not gonna be good. Oh.
That was for the Night Rabbit to take Chima and run. And he fortunately succeeds. So you both managed to jump out of the way, and now we have to roll one last move. Miracle of all miracles. The amalgamate does not get out of the way of the fire. It quickly surrounds the creature and starts licking up its arms and legs.
Oh.
It looks like it's about to jump over the fire to run away from it. But the Night Rabbit jumps forward one more time to place a hand on the creature, and it stills, unable to move under the influence of whatever he's doing to it. And it catches fire. Alongside the rest of the arcade. The Night Rabbit looks at Daniel and says, "Get to the fucking door."
Okay.
Okay, can Grim kick off Holt and run?
You're gonna have to roll me a fight.
Oh boy.
I'm waiting for Grim.
I have 2d6, motherfucker. I'm not.
What are you gonna do, Daniel?
Can I run in to get Grim?
Yeah, you can run back to get Grim. Just roll run.
Okay, please God.
You manage to run back to Grim, and you see Holt has grabbed Grim by the ankle and is not letting go.
I'm gonna kick Holt in the face.
That's a fight.
Beat him!
Please God, please God, please. Please, Del, please.
If he doesn't...
Okay.
Huh?
Well.
You beat him. He lets go of Grim. And Grim, from beside you, you see the Night Rabbit run up to you and he's like, "I'd offer you a hand, but I'm kind of full right now." And you see that he has Chima over his shoulder.
Yeah, just get her out of here. And I'll get Daniel.
I need everyone to roll a run.
Oh no.
Send me.
I'm gonna bean this. I'm so gonna be in this.
I wish you could keep.
You know what? Fuck you! Dice Minute, you better give me a damn 6! Fuck!
Dice.
So, I'm gonna do something. The Night Rabbit sees you struggle. And what he does is he puts Chima in your arms and pushes you towards the door as he trips back and stumbles into the fire.
Grim seeing this, he tries, but he kind of struggles to do anything from the shock of the fall, I would assume. That he's being pushed. So he's like, no.
You make it to the door, and you see him stumble into the fire, and as it's consuming him, he says, "It's fine. This is always how it was meant to end up for me. Get the hell out of here."
Grim nods back at the Night Rabbit and says, "Thank you."
Oh, one last thing.
Huh.
He pulls something out of his pocket, folds it into an airplane, and throws it at you so that you can catch it. And he says, "My name was Ron. If you ever see him again, tell him I said hi."
Okay. I catch the airplane.
When you open it, it's a small picture of him and some other boy.
Grim takes note as he pushes the door and runs out with Chima.
Daniel, Grim, and Chima, you go through the door to the arcade, and as it shuts behind you, you are inside a house. In an instant, you recognize this house. It is your home, your shared home. There are doors with name labels down the hallway that lead to your bedrooms. And you remember everything that you had forgotten. You live here. And every other day or so, a new door appears down the hallway. And in the hopes that you might find a way to leave this home, you enter it. You're tired. You put Chima in her bed so she may recover. You go to your own rooms. You realize what you have just lived through is yet another in a long, long line of events that mean nothing. And the credits roll.
What?
Oh.
Fuck?
I'm sorry?
And that is the end of HorrorLogic, Session 1.
Dell!
That was cool.
Okay, you need to stop the Craig too.
Yeah, ask Craig to stop, Paul.
Yeah.
Craig, we need you to stop.
I'm stopping my recording too.